Hi, and welcome to my electronic portfolio. I have done this portfolio on Weebly. Um, it is really simple and clean, easy to look at. Um, so if you look on the very first page of the portfolio, I have my About Me section. I have a quote. It says, "The more that you read, the more things that you will know, the more that you will learn, the more places you'll go." And then that's a quote by Dr. Seuss. I have a picture of myself, and then I have some interesting facts about myself, or my About Me section. So I have that I graduated from the University of La Verne with my degree in liberal studies. I have recently moved to Orange County. Um, and then I have some photos down here of the things that I'm talking about. So you'll see um, the beach, and then I talk about my dog. So I have a photo of her, and then one of my favorite things to do recently has been to travel, and one of the trips that I absolutely loved was to Seattle, Washington. So I have a picture of the Space Needle from my trip. And then if you go ahead and continue clicking on the links that are at the top, then the next page will lead you to my philosophy of education. So I have that in here to be read, and just a few key things from my philosophy will be to give students a nurturing learning environment, as well as giving them academic and life skills to succeed in the future. The things that I want are to make learning a joy for students while teaching them fundamentals that will help them grow and change into productive people in today's society. And the things that I would do to do that would be, first and foremost, following the curriculum that is in my school and the content standards for the state of California, as well as looking for challenges and making the most of, my students' education. I also talk about setting the foundations for their future, making sure that they have the skills and techniques to use technology, making sure that we are up to date with everything in the classroom, that we are using the most of the materials and the resources that are out there to make our education as rewarding as possible. So that is there for people to look at. I also have a link for educational resources. So we have a variety of educational resources. Many of these can be used by teachers, by parents, by students. They are all so versatile that I just have them listed. And what's really neat about this site that I have is that you can go ahead and you can click on any of these. One of them that I really like is ReadWorks. So you go ahead and you click it, and then it will open a new page, and it'll take you to the ReadWorks website. And inside here, you can get reading passages. You are able to find lessons and units that are being used in classrooms all over the country. So this is really useful. You can sign in. It's completely free. That's one of the resources that I have. Another one that is really nice that I really like, obviously we have YouTube, and that'll go ahead and open in a different page. We have other things such as Quizlet, Education World, and over here we'll find a variety of resources such as, articles and things that teachers are using in their classroom, just a variety of links for teachers and parents. So that's my resources. section of my portfolio. The next section is the collection of my work that I have done. So in this area of the portfolio, you will find a variety of lesson plans that I've created. I've sorted them by content area, and each lesson plan is aligned with the California Common Core content standards. So we have English Language Arts, and you can go ahead and click on it, and then that'll bring you to this page where the lesson is right here, and you can scroll down to go through it and look at the actual plan. And then you can go down just a little bit, and it says that this lesson develops student understanding of word sounds. They work with grade level text as well as a variety of materials to comprehend the content. I also use a variety of learning strategies during this lesson to engage students. So each lesson will also have the corresponding CSTP standard and then a little explanation as to why I picked that. What I also made sure to include when putting up my collection of work was to have a variety of grade levels. So you'll see lesson plans for first grade, and then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see another English Language Arts lesson plan, but this is for a 5th or 4th grade class. This was actually done for a combined class of 4th and 5th graders. So then I also have a close reading sample here, and then so that's the English Language Arts. And then you can go ahead and up here, which is really nice, is another link to the next page. So now we have a mathematics lesson plan, and this one is for 2nd grade, so we're staying with the theme of, incorporating a variety of grade levels in these lesson plans. This one also has the CSTP standard as well. And then if we go ahead and we click back on professional portfolio, it takes us back to these links as well. So we have the links up here, and then we have them over here. So we can go ahead and click on science. Science is going to have a few more lesson plans. This one is a direct instruction lesson plan. This one is an inquiry lesson plan. This lesson promotes inquiry learning. Students are given a variety of materials and asked to think about how the materials can help keep their hands warm. Students learn to think about penguin blubber through the inquiry activity that they participated in. So you can continue to look through here. We have a social studies lesson plan. This one is for the 2nd grade level. And then if you click back on professional portfolio, this link will take you to a web quest that I have created, which is a whole unit designed about maps and students designing their own map, which is similar to the inquiry lesson plan that I have on my portfolio page, but this is just another version, another way to present the lesson. I also have my contact information, so it's really nice and clean and clear to read. My email. And then I also have a list of my professional materials, exams that I have passed, along with other documents that are currently up to date. So I've passed my CBEST, the first subtest and the third subtest of the CSET. I'm going to be taking the RECA. I have a TB clearance that is good from October of this year, CPR and first aid. I have a 30-day substitute teacher permit, and I've completed the mandated reporter training. So I really hope that you enjoyed looking around my portfolio and you find things that are interesting and really can take the time to look at my professional work and the collections of things that I've done. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at it. Have a good day.